Chapter 17. Uranian and Purista with Adam and Eve. The miracle of the fruits. The sacrifice ignited by lightning. Since they had only some 100 paces more to walk, it goes without saying that the rest of the uphill journey did not take long, particularly when one remembers who their almighty leader was. On arrival there, they all bowed down before Adam and Eve, and then also before all the other children of the main tribe. After they had thus paid their loving respect to all, Uranian stepped up to Adam, greeted him, and thanked him in the name of all, whereupon he bade one of his great-granddaughters, named Purista, to come forward, who had to present Adam with a handmade basket fashioned from mountain grass and containing choice fruits of the morning. And she stepped out and did as she was bidden. When Adam saw the magnificent fruits, he began to mightily wonder and, never having seen or heard of fruits of similar aroma, asked Purista, "Purista, you most charming little daughter of your father Gabriel, who is a great favourite of mine, come here and tell me where you have gathered these magnificent fruits for me. For these are fruits the likes of which my eyes have never beheld from the very beginning of my existence. These are truly more than paradisiacal fruits. Indeed, I would call them in all earnest heavenly. Therefore, do tell me where you have gathered them." When Purista had a closer look at the fruits, she was alarmed and did not know what to say, for they now looked quite strange even to her. And she called over her devout father Gabriel and secretly asked him, "Dear father, did you secretly exchange the fruits? For look, surely these are not the fruits which our little garden carries. For such magnificent fruits we ourselves have never seen as yet." And Gabriel said to her, "My only beloved daughter, here a miracle has happened. But tell the exalted patriarch how the matter stands." And Purista modestly stepped up to Adam and told him how the matter stood. And Adam replied, Yes, it is just as I have thought right away. We all have become richer by another grace. Where the Holy Father, in his immense mercy and love, already acts so miraculously in advance, what will his revelation offer us? Oh, you my poor heart, will you be able to bear such great kindness of the Lord, our most Holy Father? O Abbadum, who can praise you, who thank you, who glorify you, who can love you enough and give you the adoration fitting and due to you? The realization of my own nothingness and your endless, eternal all-beingness is all I can offer you as sacrifice. But you, my beloved Purista, turn around. Look at him who is standing behind you, and thank him with all your heart. For he it is who filled your little basket with these heavenly fruits without your noticing when he did it. But Purista answered Adam, "O exalted Father of fathers, if he had done this, it would be quite wrong of him. For he, too, must know that I care for no one, loving alone my heavenly Father, as well as my father Gabriel and my mother Aora. So far, I have fled before every man, and my longing was always directed upwards to the only one. How could this man have done this to me? He cannot possibly know that it is sinful for him to approach a maiden without God's will, and in such a way that not even her parents know of it. Behold, this was really wrong of him. For I know this through my parents, and therefore I will not, may not, and cannot thank him, even should the fruits be many times more magnificent than they are. Do tell him that it was quite wrong of him, and that in future he must not do this again, lest he might incur quite a punishment from the Heavenly Father." This time I will ask the Heavenly Father to spare him graciously. When she had said this, she also implored the Heavenly Father to forgive the man who had done this to her. But Adam said to her, "You very beautiful, glorious, delicate flower of the great morning. Truly, I tell you, even if the Heavenly Father had never granted a request by you, believe me, this one will certainly not remain unheard. How and why, I can and must not tell you as yet. But take comfort, you will surely soon learn it." And Purista was contented and became calm. Then after a short while, Abidan summoned Enoch to him and told him, "Enoch, go and place the sacrificial lamb, slaughtered, on the altar, and then come back here and watch as I let a fire come down from heaven onto the altar, which will consume the offering." And Enoch promptly went to the altar and fulfilled the Lord's will. As soon as he came back, a blinding flash of lightning came down, accompanied by roaring thunder, so that even Enoch was frightened. And soon the offering was burning brightly on the altar, while clouds of blinding white smoke ascended from the altar up to heaven. And the poor Purista, as well as all the children of the morning, began to feel very strangely. For now they realized the greatness and might of this, to them, still unknown man.